Hey everyone, this is Alex from mytradersjournal.com, and today I'm looking at the two trades I made earlier in the day. The market's already closed now, so I'm a little bit behind on this one. But going into the day, I had MDY, two puts that are supposed to expire, or that will expire this Friday. They're at 290, and MDY is trading way below that, or way above that, sorry. I thought I had it pulled up here to show the chart. There's MDY. MDY is up at 320. So I put an order in yesterday afternoon, and it hit. See, I'll show you where that hit here. This afternoon, actually, yeah, this one I put in later in the afternoon, and it hit fairly soon, within probably 15 or 20 minutes when I put the order in. I was waiting for it to kind of bounce around, which it did towards the end of the day, and I got a good trade on it. I got it at 850 on the 320 strike, so pretty much at the money. It was trading, MDY was trading at 320.26, so a little bit better, a little bit lower than when it closed, so that works to my advantage. And I'll go back to my trade details. So it's at 320.26. And strikes 320. I sold it at 850. It was, you know what, that was late in the day. That's pretty much 13.4 weeks away, because end of the day, basically. I'm looking at about a 10.58% annualized return and have 2.73% cushion on that. Stand to make about 849.20 in profits. Actually more than that. I don't even have this adjusted exactly for the commission, because the commission was only 26 cents on that. So I can adjust that in my formula up here. So stand to make 189, or excuse me, 849.74. Cool part is I have the cost is only going to be 311.50 if it's assigned. So come back over here. That would be all the way down in this range. I don't see MDY coming down there immediately. It's not far, so it definitely could. It could drop 5% in the heartbeat. But it's been going at a pretty good clip overall as it's recovered. And this is discounting some of these actual lows, but the overall trend is definitely up still. Catch even some of these here. It could draw it down there for the real short term. And then over here, I'm looking at another one that kind of cuts through the middle of some of them. Anyway, well, I messed that one up. Anyway, you get the point on that. It's still on an uptrend. It's not at the top, so I think it's a decent time to add a little exposure there, especially because I was underinvested after I let these two. Whoa, just lost my computer there. After I let these two expire here, but I only sold one today because I'm still a little bit nervous. You never know what's going on, but I sold one at the money. A lot more risk than I had of these that were way out of the money, but they're like 9.5% out of the money, so I'm not gonna even waste the $5 to close both of those. They'll expire worthless. Coming in the day, I should have started this one. I sold a Disney put. I put this order in. See, today's Wednesday. I think I put it in on Monday. But Disney, I can flip over to the chart on it, get rid of the MDY chart. So I had a less than smooth transition there. I was trying to save something, I messed it up. Anyway, sorry for that weird cut. Moving over to the Disney chart, but in here you can see Disney has been down, taking a long slide here, and I'm expecting it to level out. Maybe around, still trending down, so I'm taking a little bit of a risk here. But Disney does tend to, it's down from 116-ish, 116.07, came all the way down to 104, somewhere right around there, 104.17. Came back up, now it hit this trend line, which is basically based off the current price. It could have even been lower. So anyway, after it came back up, I thought it would come back down a little bit. Wasn't sure how much. It did today. And my order, just a few minutes after the market opened at 9:39, my order hit. I sold one Disney August 105 put, so it's out of the money a little bit. I sold it at 260, and it doesn't show now that market's closed. Doesn't even show the bid ask on here, but the over here you can see that's about what I could have gotten if I waited later in the day. So I had the order and it hit. Sometimes I like just leaving the orders in and seeing if it bounces down around to where I wanted to go, and that's what happened today. So on this one, it was trading at 106.21 when the order went through. Strike was 105, sold it for 260, 9.6 weeks away, because that's putting that in there since I sold it at the beginning of the day, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday for the rest of the week. It's the 0.6, 9 until we get to August expiration, and make about $260 on this one. 259.20. No more than that, because again, they are charging a smaller amount of commission than they have in the past when I updated the spreadsheet. So a little bit better there, and that comes out to an annualized gain of 13.72. And what I do like is that I have 3.58% cushion on this, which is pretty cool. Cost of exercise is 102.41, and so flipping back over the chart, that would be let's see what I say, 102.41. Yeah, that would be down around this area. So not a bad risk considering it hasn't been down there in a long time. I'll actually go back. This is a 3-month chart I'm looking at. But what if I flip out to a 6-month chart? Still hasn't been down and below 102 or in that range. I'd have to go all the way back to the year chart where it was really making a run, starting last fall up in through the winter, or really up until this past spring. Then it's taken a lot off of it. I think it's going to be okay. It has basically had a pretty good retracement here. I haven't done this, but I should have done it earlier now that I think about it. Throw a Fibonacci line on here and kind of see where it falls from the top to, or from the bottom to the top. And we're right about the 50% almost. That would be 103-ish. I think it says 103.11 in there. So that'd be pretty good. Have a 50% retracement and let it build back from there. Even if it comes down to 38.2%, that's 100. I'd only be down 240-ish, and then I could let it ride back up. So I'd be pretty happy with that, and then sell a covered call maybe at the 105 strike and get out of it for profit. I'm not worried about it. Maybe I'd even catch a dividend while I was holding it. But that's it for me today. My 2 trades. Good news is I brought in $1,100, $1109.06. And I still have room to sell one more put on MDY just to get me back to where I am currently, including the 2 puts that are expiring this weekend or this Friday. So I'm off to see another, or off to try for another trade later this week or maybe next week. I'm still curious of what I'm going to do. Only 2 more days, and I've got busy next 2 days with other options expiring for clients and things to take care of. So it could be next week before I make the trade, but I'll probably get some orders in and be pretty patient with them. Get some orders in and see if we get a dip. We've had some nice dips in there, and if I get a dip on an order, I'll be happy to take it as a long shot. Otherwise, I'll try to fine tune it next week. So anyway, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.